All right, chat. It's been a while. It's been a while since we talked about some VTuber. Apparently, there's some VTuber drama that happened or so. We got Neveen giving us the deed or so on the situation. This was posted 1 day ago, right? So far, I kind of like her. I kind of like the way how she kind of like summarizes the issue specifically, and then she clarifies with her own opinion what she thinks about the situation itself. But yeah, it's been a while since we talked about some VTuber news. It's been a hot minute. There's been a lot of shit that's been happening. So, you know. So let's take a look and see what's been happening. This is evil. Akimi Kudai, the VTuber who weaponized trauma. Okay, all right. Pique my interest. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. It's been a hot minute. It's been a while. Why not?
Hi. It's Neven here. Akimi is not evil and crazy. Bold statement. So let's actually look at what she's done, and you can decide it for yourself. To understand how we got here, we need to go back to where it started, before I explain why she's genuinely not a good person. So there used to be a VTuber group called the V-Tards. It doesn't exist anymore, and Akimi is one of the reasons it fell apart. One day, Akimi made a tweet asking who wanted to join the group, and 4 people ended up joining her: Shiro, Nachisu Miku, Nines, and Saturn. After some time, Shiro and Miku didn't get along. Miku had a hobby, and still has it, of liking Nazi-related things, and at the same time, there was also an argument in the group between him and Shiro about lolicon. And by the way, during this period, everyone thought Miku was a man. But the drama didn't stop there, it only got worse. Around that time, someone named Buy Bitcoin started sending private messages to Shiro. Later, he posted the screenshots, but they were edited, and he literally changed Shiro's words in the conversation. This created a major conflict within the entire group, and in general, whenever new information about Shiro appeared, Akimi was always the first one to celebrate it and spread it everywhere. And if you think that's bad, just wait. Before she ever joined the V-Tards, Shiro had a miscarriage, and Akimi made fun of it, saying she killed her own baby. Shiro eventually decided to leave the group first. Some of Akimi's fans also joined in, mocking the woman who miscarried and even sent her vegan commissions with insulting messages, accusing her of murdering her child. And that's when he started to notice a pattern with Akimi. Whenever she's jealous, insecure, or feels overshadowed, she immediately spiraled.
The V-Tard, that's a horrible group name in my opinion. You want to know the funny thing about it? Because it's true. Because you had someone in the group who were liking Nazi stuff, and then you got another one, which I have no problem with, right? That likes lolicon stuff, right? And you got this crazy person doing wild shenanigans behind the scenes as well,
into attacking people's most personal, vulnerable moments. And it doesn't stop at miscarriage. One of the clearest examples of this was in a voice call when someone opened up about a friend, a trans, who took her own life. And Akimi's reactions wasn't to shock or sympathy or even silence. She laughed. She laughed at the suicide of someone she never knew, because empathy isn't something she has. You don't need to know a person to understand that suicide isn't a joke. The fact that
I think being transgender is disgraceful and satanic. Mutilating your body like that is an offense to God. After all my experience I have had with many transgender people, I find it hard to believe any of them are innocent. I am willing to agree to disagree on this topic and move on, but if you're looking to get something, that's maybe because, maybe she's just religious at the end of the day, but because I know, isn't there like some religions or so that think that transgender is not a good thing, if I remember correctly? For dinner tonight, there's a choice of seared salmon cooked with white wine with a black truffle garlic. I prefer salmon. I like to cook my own salmon. There's a lot of them. In fact, I think all of them. Is it? Akemi is LARPing as a Christian. Who knows? Maybe she is Christian. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the person at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, it's still kind of like, still kind of funny in my personal opinion.
Her instinct was to laugh tells you exactly what kind of person she is. Which brings us to this. The same person who mocked a miscarriage is also out here obsessing over someone else's private sex tape like it's her business. And honestly...
Whoa. Do you still go to that sex tape you and your ex-mate? What the fuck? Does your boyfriend sit in the cuck chair while you do it? What the fuck? What? Also, do you still fantasize about being what? Gangbanged by multiple dudes? Your BF is a cuck and you're a whore, Sammy? Yo, this bitch is wild. Yo, this woman's crazy. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god.
The obsession is kind of weird. You're shaming
That's
someone for
weird,
making a private
dude.
video, something couples do all the time, while acting like it's a scandal, which is funny because, oh wait, didn't you say you haven't had much sex?
I haven't had that much sex, honestly, and the sex I have had has been mid or bad. I wonder why. I wonder why. I never share it publicly, but if I ever did, it'd be a video because holy... Oh god, dude.
And that, honestly, the sex I've had has been mid or bad. So why exactly are you so invested in other people's sex lives when your own isn't exactly thriving? Maybe that's why you're so proud.
Maybe she okay, look. Maybe she's just angry or so at other people because they can get dick because she can't get dick down, you know? Maybe that's the thing. At this point, gatekeep your community, co. Hey man, that is not my community, okay? I said I'm not part of the VTuber scene, okay? All right, I'm a VTuber, but I'm not part of the VTuber scene, okay? All right, I do my own thing, okay? All right, I just kind of like, dingle dangle, shingle shinkle over here, you know, do the oogie boogie over here, you know, just kind of like do my little jazzy dance over here, you know. I just kind of like do my own thing over here, you know. I don't really associate with the VTuber community. What the fuck? You're telling me to fucking try to gatekeep that? I ain't gatekeeping that. I'm keeping that shit away from my gate.
Chelsea makes people do weird things. And then Akimi posted Chiro's picture on her Discord because of course she did. She loves doxing people, so why stop?
Are you guys simping for Tubby Wubby? She also has a boyfriend? What the fuck? So she's wait, so you telling me that she's doxing people too? Man, this bitch is crazy. She's actually crazy.
Now, right?
Okay. Okay. Now, I've said this multiple times in multiple videos, okay? Literally, the reason why there are so many VTubers in the VTuber community is because there's a lot of bad eggs that join the VTuber community. And unfortunately, you have people like this. And you guys make them famous. I'm just saying. You guys have the power to make people famous at the end of the day. The fans is what makes people famous.
That Chiro posted her own birthday wish list, so Akimi responded by posting Chiro's face right next to her Twitter post.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I also have a phone wish list. I guess only Akimi's allowed to receive gifts. My mistake. And it doesn't stop there, because doxing Chiro wasn't some one-time mistake. It's a pattern. She does this to anyone she gets annoyed at. And here's another example.
Are you serious?
She didn't just dox this person. She openly mocked her appearance afterward. She leaked someone's identity and then laughs at how...
Hold up. Go back.
How they look.
You're more obsessed with me than they are, so I think, hold on, go back. Hold up. Go back. Post your girlfriend's body. I'm trying to see something. He's not Ariad? He looks mixed as fuck. Yeah.
Like someone identity and then laughs.
Nah, if you got a V model, you part of the community. Control your people like this chicken bow. I ain't controlling shit. No. Why don't you go control your mom every single time she thirsts for this BBC every single night? So shut the fuck up, man.
at how they look. That isn't confidence, that's pure insecurity dressed up in kawaii filters. After that, Nine's old porn name got leaked and she left the group. And the saddest part, her story didn't end there. It actually gets worse. This wasn't the first time she's being doxxed. Akimi herself pulled up her porn and forced people to watch it in VC. And this is
Whoa, 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 whoa. Go back. Go back. Wait, rewind. I was drinking. Yo, rewind that back for a second. Can I hear that one more time?
And there, it actually gets worse. This wasn't the first time she's being doxxed. Akimi herself pulled up her porn and forced people to watch it in VC. And this is where Akimi crossed a line you can come back from. Like, what kind of person actually enjoys someone else suffering? Before I explain,
You're telling me that she shared porn in her VC, in her Discord, to other random people on the internet? That's crazy, dude. That's fucking wild to hear that one, to be honest. I've never heard of anyone ever doing that, dude. That's wild.
just how cruel this was. I want you to hear Nine's story in her own
Chat,
words.
let me remind you guys this. We're only 4 minutes into the video. It's a 16-minute video long, and we haven't gotten to the best parts yet. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yes, there was a point in my life where I did porn. I was in an abusive relationship. He isolated me. She did porn because she was abused, manipulated, and had no real choice. It was survival under coercion, not voluntary. I was barely 70 pounds, bedridden. He love bombed me, used my vulnerability. He was physically weak, mentally vulnerable, and taken advantage of by someone who groomed her. It took years to get out. I rebuilt myself. I'm stronger now. She escaped the abuse and rebuilt her life. Her past does not define who she is today. This is why I have boundaries around the NSFW. I don't engage in that dynamic again. Her strict boundaries are a trauma response. She avoids NSFW because she was exploited in the past. I deleted all accounts. Everything is now re-uploaded. Not doxing technically, but sure as hell not Christian. She removed all content years ago. Anything circulating now is old re-upload material. Akimi digging it up is unethical and malicious, especially while claiming Christian values. Watching these videos and VC circulating them, trying to post them on my Twitter is unacceptable. Akimi
That is pretty disgusting, I'll be honest with you.
revenge porn, watched it with her
She's supposed
audience
to be
together,
Christian.
and attempted to weaponize it publicly. She knows my history, she knows the abuse,
Quotation
yet she
marks.
chooses to use it as a weapon. Akimi knowingly weaponizing someone's trauma despite knowing the full context. This makes it intentional cruelty. It was survival, not a choice. I'm not ashamed of who I am now. Nines rejected Akimi's attempt to use her past against her. She is proud of the person she became. Using my trauma against me crosses a line no decent human approaches. Akimi's actions aren't drama. They cross basic moral boundaries. This behavior exposes Akimi, not Nines. This looks worse on you, Akimi, than it ever will on me. Revenge porn harms the abuser reputation more than the victim. It shows Akimi is hateful and malicious. So, what do you even call someone who gets satisfaction from humiliating another person in front of an audience? There's a word for that, a sadist. And just when you think it can get worse, it does. So Akimi had
No
minors
shot.
in her server, a server where every single channel was 18 or locked. Here's a proof. One person literally said they were 12, and Akimi personally allowed it, proudly. You can call yourself anti-porn, run NSFW channels, and force people to watch someone's revenge porn, and then allow children into an adults-only server. That's not just hypocrisy, that's dangerous. After that, Miku left the group because he got doxxed. People found out he was using a voice changer.
I'm sorry I lied about my real gender. I was committed to the bit. I love Miku as much as you do, and I'm a fan right alongside with you all. We saw, okay, I popped up their stream one day, right? During this, cause like of the controversy of the V-Tards. Honestly, how can you know what? I'm pissed, okay? You wanna know something? I'm fucking crashing out, man. I'm crashing out right now. This is bullshit, okay? Alright? People assume me of being a guy, right? But then you have this person tricking hundreds of people, or the hundreds, I don't know how many viewers they had. They had like a lot of viewers or so, but they were tricking a lot of people. And this person was using a voice changer, and you can hear that they are using a voice changer. So I'm fucking bullshit, man. I swear to God, dude. I got accused of using a voice changer. I got accused of like all of this other shenanigans, and this person here uses a voice changer, and you can't tell that it's a voice changer? Brother in Christ, the internet is cooked. I'm gonna be honest with you. The internet is cooked. Shut it down. Shut it all down. Shut the internet down, bro. Everybody needs to go touch grass, because holy Christ, brother in Christ. If you think I'm using a voice changer, you do not know what a voice changer is. This person was using a voice changer, okay? All right? That's all I gotta say, okay? I got the right to crash out, because that's some bullshit that they think I was using a voice changer. I was like, me using a voice changer, man. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I don't care. I don't give two fucking shit, dude. I swear to God, I will call anyone out in my YouTube section, bro. I swear to, I've got comment sections in my YouTube audiences section, and I call them out every single time, because it's bullshit that they think I am using a voice changer. Fuck all you guys. I'm gonna put everybody in the YouTube audience in the box. I swear. Let me find out Bao is in the shadow instigating all of this. And she's not even here. What are you talking about? Get out of here. Honestly, I hate it. I fucking hate it. I will crash out every single time for this to happen, bro. They think I am using a voice changer, bro. I should pisses me off so damn much. Even if I'm dying, even if I'm on my deathbed or so, I will raise my voice. Not super loud, but I will raise my voice though. But I'm like, bull fucking shit, dude. Honestly, I swear to God. YouTube audiences, I swear to God, if I get another comment section saying about like my fucking voice again being a voice changer, I'm gonna fucking put all of you guys in the box. I swear to God. Don't make me do it. I will slap every single one of you with the chancla, I swear. Te voy a dar unos vergazos hasta que ya sabes que yo no estoy usando un pinche voice changer, okay? Alright? That's all I gotta say, man. Just had to crash out, you know? Had to crash out. Co made an SS tier voice changer. You can't even tell what's real anymore with Co. Shut your bitch ass up. I'm gonna show you something with your mom in a second.
It was actually men. And then another pattern with Akimi becomes obvious. She always has something to say about people's identities, their gender, who they like, who they're allowed to simp for. So simping for a guy is gay, but simping for a woman is fine. Imagine being—
Wait. Simping for a guy is gay, but simping for a woman is fine? Well, we can tell what she is at the end of the day.
This insecure that you polish who your viewers can support. He apologized to you privately.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second.
This insecure that you polish who you—
In my personal experience, male VTubers are weird and have not really been pleasant overall, but also female VTubers have grifted off me and stabbed me in the back. Both are shitty. Male VTubers are just more obvious about it, while women are more secretive. Girl, you need to get off the internet. That's what you need to do. You need to go touch some grass.
Your viewers can support. He apologized to you.
Stop going so fast. I want to read it. Let me read it. So Miku lied to everyone about being a woman. He was in a group full of girls and pretended to be one of us. What do you like about him so much that excuses all the bad shit he's done? He's not even base. He barely knows anything about Natsuk? I don't know what that is. He's just LARPing. I have no idea what that is.
He apologized to you privately, situation resolved, and you still went back to complain people liked him. That's not confidence, that's insecurity on steroids. The group fell apart until only Saturn and Akimi were left. They streamed talk about forming a new group, the Mafia.
New group with Saturn on hold? We have it in the works. I'm not gonna say much about it because it's a secret.
And then both left. And then came the moment everything blew up. Saturn joining Lucky Ian. So basically, Lucky Ian is a VTuber agency where there's a lot of nice people here, no lie. And Raging Bull, who runs Lucky Ian, is Jewish, and Akimi really doesn't like Jewish people. So I guess that means we could never be friends, right? Since I'm Jewish? That's fine by me. I'm not exactly interested in being friends with a sadistic doxer who has full-blown main character syndrome anyway. And then it got even weirder. She added a whole new server role because of me. All because someone shared one of my tweets. Imagine being so fragile that a single tweet rewrites your entire server. And banning Jewish people or anyone sympathizing with Jews, that's not moderation. That's bigotry. If my existence alone is enough to make her overhaul her server guidelines, that says everything about her. So yeah, he doesn't like Lucky Ian because Raging Bull is Jewish. And because also she hates Mama Oko, a drama VTuber, and honestly a very cool person. So she expected Saturn to decline the agency offer just so Akimi could keep her as a friend. She even told Saturn, if you don't ban them from your server, I'm not your friend anymore. Manipulated much? And then Akimi took things to a whole new level. She doxed Saturn's husband and posted a private Snapchat video that Saturn had sent her in private. She chose to upload a video that was sent to her privately, a video of Saturn's husband, and because of that, it ended up in Kiwi Farms. And once that happened, Kiwi Farms turned around and doxed Akimi too. They posted her full name, her address, photos of her house, and even pictures of her father, along with personal information about things that happened to him. And now Akimi is doing the exact same thing to Nines. It's funny because you'd think that after you got doxed, and after it clearly messed you up, you wouldn't turn around and do it to someone who used to be a friend. But I guess that's too much to expect. Honestly, I think you just want clout from people's suffering. You want attention, you want people talking about you, even if it's for something horrible. I mean, your own mod literally released a full Google Doc about how you're a bad person. How do you even get to that point? How does someone who was your mod, someone who supported you, end up writing 17 pages, yes, full 17 pages, explaining why you're a terrible person and why people should stay away from you? Narcissist, manipulative, and mad because someone in your own community was getting more attention than you and your own server. You just couldn't handle it, huh?
Jesus, call me a pick-me girl. God damn, dude. Honestly, it's a freaking pick-me girl.
Imagine being a streamer and crying because someone in your community is getting complimented. Like, seriously? Your viewer gets a little attention and suddenly it's a crisis. If you can't handle your own community showing love to anyone but you, that's not insecurity. That's envy, entitlement, and main character syndrome all rolled into one. Most streamers are...
We have a definition for this. Pick me girl. Straight up, that is literally a pick me girl. Literally doesn't want anyone else, does not anyone else, you know, to give attention or anything like that to any other girl. Just her and her alone. That's the only thing. It's just her. Just her. That's it. Nobody else.
happy when their community is kind to each other. You treat it like a personal attack. That says more about you than it does about Minnie. And if anyone wants to read that Google Doc, it's packed with information. Way more I even touched here. I'll leave it in the description. And Minnie wasn't the only time Akimi demanded total loyalty. Is there not a perfect example of how she treats her own community when someone turns her spotlight even slightly? She literally told her server, if you support Shiro, you will be kicked. You must choose. Imagine being so insecure that you force people to pick sides like it's a custody battle. That's not protecting your community. That's manipulation, control, and pure insecurity disguised as boundaries. And if you think the loyalty test ended there, they didn't. When the V-Tards did a small reunion stream, literally just friends hanging out, Akimi hate-watched it from the shadows and then started banning anyone from her server who appeared in the chat. Yes, she banned people for simply watching the stream. Imagine being so terrified of losing control that you punish your own community for enjoying content that isn't centered around you. That's not moderation. That's
like I said all the time, man. A lot of these specific VTubers are just young people. So naive, so childish, so small, you know, very dim-witted and everything. So it just kind of proves that, like, you know, you should probably be liking certain VTubers, right? But like you have to be careful, especially like the new up and coming ones or so, because you gotta be a little bit wary about them to see like what they are, you know, how are they specifically, because you don't know them how they are behind the camera, like when the camera goes off and everything, you know. The question is, how are they off camera, you know? So
session, security, and straight up cult leader behavior. Akimi has a habit of rewriting entire situations just to make herself look like the victim. Take this for example. She claimed that Straub came into her DMs acting holier than thou and that peace was never an option. But here's what actually happened. Straub sent her a calm, kind message telling her to take the high road and focus on her community instead of drama. And Akimi, she agreed with everything. She thanked her. She said she needed to hear it. She said she wanted to rise above. And she ended the message with thank you. Now suddenly she's acting like Straub was lecturing her. That's not standing for yourself. That's rewriting history because you can't stand the idea that someone else was the reasonable one. And now she even says she's a grifter who claims to be Christian. Really? This is the same girl who sent you a peaceful, supportive message and you thanked her for it. But now the narrative doesn't benefit you. She magically becomes a grifter. Someone pretending to be Christian. This is what narcissists do. When kindness no longer serves their image, they rewrite reality and turn the kind person into the villain.
Hold on, my curiosity is, right? Hold on, let me see. Akemi Kudai. Okay, like my question is, right? Okay, let me see. Akemi Kudai. Do they still have like a, yeah, they still do. Okay, so they still stream, right? They do. Wait. Yeah, no, yeah. Or actually, well, actually, hold on. There is one way that we can find out actually. She's not publishing her VODs and everything. What was it called? Oh yeah, Twitch checker. Let's find out, chat. Let's find out. Let's go see. Let's go see. No, she has not. Holy cow, she's completely like, she killed her career, yeah? It went all the way down here. She streamed on the 14th of September. That's crazy. So she completely like nuked her career. My question, okay, so curiosity is, right? Maybe she's streaming on a different platform. Maybe. Here, let's find out, shall we? Oh, she does have a kick. What the fuck? She does. Does she stream on here? Question mark? No, she doesn't. Chat, look! There's somebody who commented in the offline chat. I don't know if you will read this, Akemi, but I will English, they don't know how to write properly. I will be waiting for your return. Take care of yourself and don't do anything stupid, please. Someone literally commented in her offline chat. That's crazy, dude. Dude, that's crazy, man. That's wild to see that, man. what the fuck? Because I saw something here in the corner, like it moved or something. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, oh my god, someone actually commented it here. That is crazy. That is wild to see that. Okay, so she is no longer streaming. She's completely offline. Last time she streamed was 13 days ago. Or something like that. 11 days ago. She streamed 11 days ago on YouTube. Honestly, I'm gonna be very honest with you. Just you need to get off the internet. Go touch some grass, in my personal opinion. Like that's kind of like generally it, you know. I'll be honest with you. She needs to go touch some grass. That's what she needs to do. So honestly, was definitely not expecting that. I was not expecting to see that live. That's crazy.
We have that situation, the one who said porn should be illegal, and then proceeded to force people to watch Nines old porn. So basically, her
to watch what kind of porn? Wait, to watch what kind of porn? What?
And then proceeded to force people to watch Nines old.
Shiro accused Kemi of it at first, but I think I know what you're talking about. I post a clip below. Akemi claims to be anti-porn. Doesn't Shiro also do this? But they both have porn channels in their Discord server. What the hell? I love how she is saying, "Oh yeah, the drawn CP is gross," but then says to a drawn picture of Anya getting impregnated is fiction, with a shrug emoji. They all think it's pedophilia when people they don't like are doing it, but not when they're friends they do it. That's weird, man. In short, control your people better, Ko. That is today's lesson. Fuck you. That is not my people. You go fuck off for that one.
So basically, her Twitter account got suspended twice, her Discord account got banned, they even limited her on second Discord twice after that. And now she has a Telegram group since she can't get banned there.
Are you serious? So she has a Telegram? Damn, dude, that's correct. That's pretty wild, I'll be honest with you.
What exactly are you doing there? Selling drugs? Sharing porn? Or just hiding? Because it's the only platform that won't ban you. Just asking, you know, based on your past behavior. And since Akimi loves bringing up Nine's past, let's actually look at the truth. I mean, she must be a terrible person, right? Because Akimi wanted revenge on her. So clearly, that's all the evidence we need, right? Yeah, no. Is what actually happened. The first time Nines got doxxed years ago, around the time her old porn launched. The second time was when Kiwi Farms doxed her. They posted their username from the porn site and her full address. And there's a third time when Akimi herself dug Nines old videos and forced people in her voice chat to watch them. So basically, you say porn should be illegal, and yet here you are on your Discord, screen sharing videos from Nine's past, her porn, her trauma, her abusive history, forcing people to watch it. And if anyone tries to leave the VC, they got banned.
Hold up. Let me see. Hold on.
Forcing
Yes, to all of that. I was there when all of that was happening. She did stream porn of you, and they happily went on X to go after you. Whoa, that's crazy, dude. That's wild to see that. Take care, Sal. Be safe. What?
people to watch it. And if anyone tries
because of this, all lurkers will be purged from my Discord, and you will only be allowed to stay if you're an active chatter. I will post stream announcements on Twitter, so you will not need to be in the Discord for those.
to leave the VC, they got banned. Because if you leave, it means you want to leak things, right? Yeah, because it's definitely not because people...
Yes, Akimi was streaming porn of Nines had made years ago in the past and was telling her community to spread it on Twitter and other social media. What? If I had a VTuber friend who made porn or so in the past, I'm not gonna share that with other people, you know? Like, that's something you don't share. That's just weird, man. That's just weird.
Don't fucking want to watch porn together on Discord, right? Forget the fact that what you did is disgusting on its own. Sharing revenge porn, sharing someone's abusive past publicly to humiliate them, that alone shows massive mental issues. But forcing people to sit there and watch porn with you on Discord while you have a fucking boyfriend, like, what is wrong with you? Oh, come on. You didn't dox anyone? You posted someone's photos in your server simply because you didn't like how they looked. That's not calling someone out. That's doxing out of spite. Leaking someone's identity just because their appearance annoys you. And Cheryl wasn't any different. You posted her picture just because you were annoyed she shared her birthday wishlist. That is doxing. It's basic level doxing, but still doxing. You didn't leak anything,
crazy.
then why did you upload a private Snapchat video of Saturn's husband, the one that ended up on Kiwi Farms because of you? You didn't send followers. Strange how your fans just happened to mock someone's miscarriage and even sent insulting vegan commissions, all conventionally right after you talked about her. Totally a coincidence, right? And now we're at the part you really don't want anyone talking about. Because this isn't drama anymore. This is dangerous, illegal, and outright disgusting. You pulled up Nine's old porn. The videos cite her abuse and trauma, and force people in your VC to watch them. Let's be clear. That's not misinformation. That's not assumptions. That's not venting. This is revenge porn. This is harassment. This is humiliation. And honestly, it's sadistic. Even if the
According to Akemi's hiatus announcement, she is going to seek psychiatric help. I do press X to doubt, however. She needs to go get off the internet, disconnect her from the internet, go touch grass, go get help, and never go back on the internet ever again. And that should be it. Hey, Ace.
videos were already online years ago. You were the one reattached them to our current VTuber identity. That's not exposing the truth, that's redoxing, connecting a trauma to a person who rebuilt her life under a different name. So, a normal person doesn't do this. A mentally stable person doesn't do this. Someone with empathy.
Yeah, of course, if she's trying to, like, you know, rebuild herself with a different name and different persona, or a different surname or anything like that, right? It's because they're trying to get away from that. You know, they're trying to get away from it in general.
He definitely doesn't do this. You knew her history. You knew the abuse. Still choose to weaponize her trauma for entertainment. At this point, it's not VTuber drama. It's a sign you need to step away from the fucking internet and get actual
facts, Neven, facts.
Professional help. Because when you humiliate victims, expose minors to 18+ content, dox people out of spite, and weaponize someone's trauma, people aren't lying about you. They're just finally seeing the truth. You didn't get exposed. You exposed yourself.
That's crazy, though. I'll be honest with you. That's pretty freaking crazy. Like, I knew about the whole V-Tard group, like the VTuber group or so for that one, because of the drama that they had a while back or so. But yeah, no, this person definitely needs to get off the internet. I'll be honest with you. I agree with Neven, 100%. I agree with her. Jesus Christ, honestly, God, I didn't think it could get worse, but man, it got really worse. It got really bad. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of it's funny because these are all like small VTubers. These are all like really, really small VTubers that they're trying to quote unquote grow in the community and everything. And well, Lord behold, look what you got here, you know? You got stuff like this happening almost pretty much on the daily basis. But these are pretty crazy though. I like just hearing this in general is just wild. This is the reason why. Okay, these are my 2 cents or so. If you're gonna become a VTuber, like you're thinking about it, you want to be, and everything and all that stuff, I recommend do your research first, as in like the dark side of VTubing, or like all of this, right? Just all of this in general. Just absorb this knowledge to things that you should watch out, be careful of, you know, all of this other stuff, and like just making sure, you know, making sure you don't have, you know, just making sure you're just wary of certain people or certain flags or things you should watch out and everything, you know? But, yeah, kind of crazy in my personal opinion. But anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. Honestly, crazy. Pretty freaking crazy. Now, there's other crazy things that happen in the VTuber community, of course, but that is pretty much one of them up there in my personal opinion, so... But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. And peace. No, they don't exist anymore. They're pretty